Good morning, everyone. It's Liz here. I was about to water the greenhouse and I was going to take you on a farm tour to show you how things are growing. So in our greenhouse, we have started a lot of our summer plants already. So we've got some peppers going. Here's some little eggplant, some basil. Here are tomatoes. Some more tomatoes, and then we have some okra. We've got some squash and zucchini here, and then here's some more okra. And then these are a whole bunch of flowers we're going to be growing, some zinnias, calendula, um, things like that. And then this is one of our successions of lettuce. You can see how tiny they are when they first come up. And then we've got some more like perennial flowers that we grew for our pollinators that we've started planting out. And then this is what celery looks like when it's really tiny. And those are some sunflowers growing. And so now I'll show you all around outside. Here are blueberry plants. So you can see they've got lots of flowers. Some of them have already been pollinated and the flowers dropped off and they're turning into blueberries. They're getting their leaves. We've got about 4 rows of blueberries, and then we've got our newly planted figs and some Asian pears and apples and peaches down there. That will be a couple years till those are ready, but we'll have lots of blueberries this year. Here's some direct seeded spring crops. So on the far you've got some carrots and then beets, some direct seeded spinach, and then here are some little radishes. You can see they're starting to grow. They'll be ready soon. And then a buckwheat row, and then some more radishes, and we've got some arugula down there. And that is some pea cover crop. And then here's our main field of brassicas for the spring. So here you can see some kale. There's some curly green kale, some lacinato kale. There's some other types of kale down there. And then we've got a buckwheat row. And then here is some chard. This is some green cabbage. And then we're getting into cauliflower. We've got lots of cauliflower and broccoli. And then here are some little broccoli plants that are growing strong. Then we've got some more buckwheat. And then here are some of our lettuce for the coming weeks. Some red lettuce and green lettuce. And then here are some of our onions. So some onions growing. And then these are the sweet alyssum that we plant. You can see they're already flowering even though they're super tiny. They're really, really good for the pollinators and beneficial insects. So we've got them planted on the ends of our rows and then some throughout the field as well. You can see here's some more of our sweet alyssum that we planted that's gonna grow big. Here's our high tunnel crop. So we've got the first lettuce for y'all for the first 2 weeks in here. Here's some nice red lettuce. And then we've got our spinach. So we're harvesting that for this first week. And then we've got some carrots that we put in here for some early carrots. So I don't know if I'll be able to find one. They are growing. You can see them right there growing. They're kind of a little bigger than like pencil right now. So we'll be harvesting those soon. And then we've got a little bit more spinach. And then over here is a really nice cover crop. We undersowed our fall kale that was in this field with some clover. And you can see that it started to flower. And so those yellow flowers over here are the kale that went to seed. You can see that. And then the red flowers are all the clover, and it's about knee high right now. And so before the clover bloomed, there were so many ladybugs in here, and now that it's blooming, we've got tons of pollinators and bees over here enjoying it, and it's really beautiful. And then there's just some more pea cover crop over here. The peas aren't quite blooming yet, but when they do, they've got a beautiful purple bloom. And then we'll come down to look at our strawberries and potatoes next. So this is our potato field. And you can see they're just starting to come up. I think these are some of the Yukon Gold potatoes, I believe. And then over here, see if I can find some of our purple potatoes that are coming up. There we go. These are some of the all blue, so you can see they look kind of purple on the leaves even. So we've got lots of potatoes coming up over here. And then in this field, we've got a secondary electric fence here to make sure we keep the deer out of our strawberries. So this is our garlic that's growing. We're growing a lot of garlic this year, so we'll have lots in the store. We love garlic. And then our bare soil strawberries that we are very excited about. They are doing really well. We started harvesting. We had to keep them weeded this winter, which was a little extra work, but we're super excited to have eliminated one of the last sources of plastic that we had on the farm. You can see they're ripening. We've just started harvesting for y'all. See all the strawberries. And so we'll have you pick soon where you can come. These strawberries are grown in the bare soil, and they have never been sprayed with anything. And yeah, you can have all your kids out here running around and not worry about anything. So Nadia has been filling her belly with strawberries for sure. We've been enjoying them, so they're nice and big. This variety that we ended up getting because of the problems we had sourcing strawberries, it's been really great because the berries are nice and large. There's Fronteras is the variety name. So we're excited about the strawberry harvest this year. Lots of strawberries coming on. And then this field right here next to the strawberries is a field that we just seeded. It's going to be cover crop, and it is bell beans and sunflowers. So it should be beautiful when it does start growing. So that's our farm tour for this week. I'm going to get to work harvesting some of this beautiful spinach for your shares. So you can expect this week. It's really nice, some of the biggest, nicest spinach we've ever grown. There's a couple bug holes in it here and there, but you don't have to worry about that. We try to be friends with all of the life around us, so we don't mind if there's a couple holes. It'll still be great to eat. We hope y'all enjoy it. Have a wonderful first week of CSA.